My name is Debbie, and this is Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And I just wanted to talk about my mini gift journals, hymn journals that I've been making. I made the first one quite a while ago. I forgot to look, but it's probably like a year and a half ago. And I just really love the hymn Day by Day. So I wanted to just capture the lyrics of that and just make a fun little journal with it. And my idea for this is that you can make several. They're pretty quick to make, and you can gift them to people who are needing, to hear the words of these hymns, and also make one for yourself, of course. So I started out with this purple one, this purple lilac one, and it's got all of the lyrics of Day by Day and really fun little bits of ephemera and fun little pockets and words and tags and all different things. So I made several of those. I've given a couple away. I still have 3 of them left here. And then I really enjoyed that, so I decided to make another one. And so I made a pink one. And this one was using the hymn Great is Thy Faithfulness. So basically same thing, different ephemera, different patterns, different colors and all that stuff, but fun ephemera, different pockets, belly bands, all kinds of things in here, plus the lyrics of Great is Thy Faithfulness throughout. So that was really fun. And I made these, I made a couple of them, and I think I made at least one more to give away, maybe 2. And I made these with an envelope base. I had these colored envelopes. You can use cardstock as well, but I had these envelope bases. So I made the base out of an envelope, and then I made the cover and sewed the journal in. So I have complete tutorials for both of these in a playlist linked below, so you can check those out if you have those kits, or if you're interested in that. And of course you could make this project with anything as well. It's just a little kind of a half-size journal, I guess. And then someone mentioned that they would love a blue one, and I actually love blue flowers and stuff too. So I did another one called It Is Well With My Soul. And basically same thing, pages, tags, little bits of ephemera, plus all the words to the hymn. Lots of like fun little vintage sort of ephemera. And this one I didn't do a complete tutorial because it's basically the same construction as these ones, but I did that one, so I like this fun butterfly thing. So just really fun vintage style ephemera, words, J&P coats. So just really, and I turn a lot of these little lyric cards into tucks. And so here is the third one, It Is Well With My Soul. And in addition to the hymn journals, I did other various projects. The 2 that I made video tutorials for was this loaded paper bag pocket. It's just a little paper bag. And I just used some of the fun ephemera that was in the kit and made this little double paper bag pocket kind of thing. And then I made a bunch more. I don't have all of these ones filled yet, but I did make a bunch more. I really enjoyed that. This one is in the kit. I think all of this stuff is in the kit. Maybe not quite all of it, but I think some of the papers are just what I had in my stash. And then I did the same thing for the pink one. And I think I probably had stuff in here, but I moved stuff around. So these are a couple using the Great is Thy Faithfulness kit. And then I also made another project. I made other projects as well, but I didn't film everything. This was a folio that I used making with the Great is Thy Faithfulness kit. So I just had a couple of pockets here, and this is all linked below, but this is just a folio with a whole bunch of pockets and just showing off all of the ephemera and stuff that is in there. And then it opens like this as well, with all of the tags and everything in there. So that was really fun as well. And I'm going to do a couple more projects with this series because I think it's just a really fun kits, and there's just so much that you can do with them that I just wanted to kind of add to it. So I'm going to do more tutorials, but I also made a new kit. And this one is yellow. And this one is the song, the hymn, Nearer My God to Thee. And this particular hymn, I think I might go back and do this maybe with the other ones as well, but I put a little story of where, where the hymn came from and stuff, and it talks about who wrote the song and like some of her background. And then interestingly, this hymn has been featured in many television shows and movies. Perhaps the most famous is 1997's Titanic, in a scene that is said to mirror the actual event of the ship's band playing Nearer My God to Thee while the Titanic was sinking. So that is what they have on record from the survivors, I guess, that they heard the band playing Nearer My God to Thee as the Titanic was actually sinking. So I thought that was kind of a neat little story. Sobering, but interesting. So this one is, they keep getting bigger. This one is 21 pages. This one was 15, I think. I'm not sure about the other ones, but I keep adding on extra things. So I'm just going to do a little flip through of this. I am going to make the journal, and I'll maybe film it. I'm not sure. I'm not going to do a probably complete tutorial because I've already done two. But I may show bits and pieces of it or just a flip through. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do at least one extra piece of ephemera with this kit because I want to show that, you can do all kinds of different things. So this one I have a cover piece. The other ones I just used a page for the cover, but this one I actually designed a cover. I made this grungy border, I guess. It took me a couple of days to work out all of the details to do that, and I put that on all of the journal pages as well. And I really, really love it. But yeah, it took quite a while to get like kind of that curled page look and just all the colors, and there's several layers and stuff in there, but it was fun. So I thought I want to use it. I want to make a kit with it. So there's my cover. There's a couple of tabs that you can put on the cover. This particular thing, you can just use it as a pocket as is in here. This is a kind of an idea journal that I just throw a bunch of things in here and there, but this was what I had in mind. This page here that you can, from this one piece, you have 4 pockets. So you cut out the center part, and that makes this, and then I cut this, or stitched down there rather. So then this is a pocket up here, and this is a pocket here. And then I put the 2 sides, flip them around, and put them on the bottom. And you could do these on the top and this on the bottom. I've done it both ways. But then you can have this one little piece, and you can have 4 pockets, 2 pockets and 2 pockets or tucks there. So you can make it like this. You can reverse this on the bottom and this on the top, or you can just use it straight like a pocket, however you like. But I thought I would show you that little bit. So there's the cover, and I just did this one on lightweight cardstock and no print on the back. And I do have a yellow envelope, the right size, so I'm going to use that, but you can use cardstock if you want. My envelope is 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. So here's my journal card, so or journal pages rather. I have 12 journal pages this time, so it's a little bit bigger. Some of these are from the yellow floral kit. I shrunk it down, added the borders, and most of them I added or subtracted a little bit of bits and pieces, but it coordinates perfectly with that kit as well. I really, really love the background pages this time. I did lots and lots of layers on these as well, and I did a bit of a border on that as well. So I really like the background pages on this one. So here's a couple more journal pages. Here's another one of the backing sheets. And here's a couple more, one with just a couple of ledger pages. Just love these florals. And here's another background page. Love it. Here's one that's just lined coffee dyed paper. So this would be one page and this would be one page. And so you can, you know, put these throughout your journal just for a little bit extra writing space here and there. I really, really love this one. Backing page. And here's another journal page. And here's, I did the same backing again on that one. And here's a couple more. And that backing page again. And then I have two pages that are just, I did this with the other kits as well. Because this is a smaller kit, instead of having like a whole page of this and a whole page of this, I did 4 on one page. Because if you're making pockets or something, you don't want necessarily all the pockets this color. And then I like to do projects where it's a little bit, try to get to zero waste. I have stacks and stacks of scraps, so it's not that successful, but I try to use up more of my kits and not have as much left over. So this is an effort to do that. So I just have 4 different yellow patterns, all distressed, different patterns and textures. I don't print on the back of those because they're probably going to be for pockets, belly bands, tucks, that sort of thing. This has a couple of tan ones and a couple of green ones to match the kit. Then I have a whole page of pockets. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pockets here. These are different heights, so you can put more than one on a page, vary them. You can combine them with the angle pockets. Lots of different versions that you can do with that. I got this mostly from the Yellow Floral kit, but I did make some changes there as well. And then I have my lyric cards. So similar to the other 2 journals. This time I numbered them. The other ones I didn't number, so it was sometimes hard to get them in, remember to get them in the right order. I wrote the numbers on the back, but I thought, why not write them on the front? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 verses. Some hymnals only have maybe 3, but I found the complete version with 5. So that is really neat. So there's the 5th one. Here's the story I was reading you at the beginning. This is just a couple of vintage pieces of, this is just an advertisement of a choir singing Nearer My God to Thee. And this is just from a vintage piece of ephemera. The words there. Then I have 6 tags. And these are also similar to the Yellow Floral, but shrunk down and changed a little bit to make them appropriate for this journal. So 6 tags. This one I didn't print on the back because I like my tags a little stiffer. So these ones I'm going to glue onto either cardstock or manila file folder or something to make them a little stronger. And then I have some journal cards. I didn't have the journal cards in the first one, but I just have faith sayings, different faith sayings on each one. Kind of subtle. I don't have them, I just kind of wanted them to fade into the background a little bit. And so I have 12 of those. So Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Faith, His life saved my life, Romans 5:8. Do you follow Jesus this close? I thought that was appropriate for Nearer My God to Thee. Made to worship, blessed, but first Jesus. All my hope is in Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. Choose joy. Created with a purpose, and the struggle is real. So there's that one. And then this one I just did decide to print on the back, one of the backing pages, so that I can just tuck these straight into a pocket or whatever. And then I have 3 pages rather, of ephemera. So similar to the other kits, but totally different ephemera. I think I changed every piece. There might be 1 or 2 pieces that I recolored, but so different different vintage pieces of ephemera that I found different places, postcard, a multiplication table, kind of a gardening catalog, butterfly piece, daffodil. I really like this little scene there with the little girl in the sailboat. An old calendar from 1897, I think. And I printed on the back of that one. And here's another piece, couple more fussy cuts here, butterfly flower, another butterfly, and a heart, a sweet time, just some layers here. I made these two little images into postage stamps, an apple diagram, and really cute. And then here's the last piece of ephemera. So I have this on the cover as well, but you can use that on another page. Just some words that kind of are taken from the lyrics of the song. A couple little pieces of a ruler and a lady showing off her fashionable dress and giraffe and some speckled eggs. I like this just piece of what do you call those things? Paint strips sort of thing. Sunflower, the sunflower. Is this the one I did on the cover, or is that a different one? I can't remember. No, it's a different one. So there is the kit. So it's in my shop right now, and I'll link the playlist where I make these other journals. I have one showing this complete one and this complete one. So I'll link that below with the other projects, and you can pick it up whenever and get started on it. At some point I will do a tutorial. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know, it's probably not going to be a complete tutorial because I did that twice and it's very similar, but I may just do the differences, the changes a little bit, but I'll definitely do like a flip through, and then I'll make at least one other project using this kit. It'll probably be in September now. I'm kind of swamped for the rest of the month here, but I'll link everything below, and blessings. We'll see you soon.
Have a